For years, Central Maine Power has been facing complaints from its customers about outrageous billing errors. But here's the kicker. These aren't mistakes. They're intentional, and Maine is letting them get away with it. Did you know that Maine allows CMP to fabricate bills? Why? Because CMP gets a 100% tax credit on those fabricated bills, and Maine gets a 100% tax on those fabricated bills. Let that sink in. This means that CMP is incentivized to overcharge customers, and legally, it gets to keep the extra money. But instead of fixing the problem, CMP continues to blame their billing system. Sounds like a scapegoat, doesn't it?
Central Maine Power is under investigation once again, but this time by the Portland Press-Herald. Paper found the power company rushed the implementation of its new billing system, skipping critical tests that would have showed that the system wasn't ready to launch. As you probably remember, hundreds of customers across the state saw their bills double and triple in months. CMP stood by its stance that customers' bills were high due to the storm, a rate hike, and recent stretches of cold weather. Now everyone is waiting on the results of the PUC investigation, which is supposed to be finished this fall.
We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow and how long this is going on. And in the end, will people be satisfied with the result? Will the PUC make the determination that people will say, okay, I understand what happened. I feel satisfied that you resolved it.
People are in debt with their bills. The bills have continued to rack up while they're disputing them. And we've talked with people who owe as much as $10,000 on a bill that they can't understand how it got up so high. So I don't think it's going to end for those people no matter what the Maine Public Utilities Commission says.
So what do you think about CMP's billing practices? Get this. Did you notice how CMP claims their billing system is at fault? But if it was just a software error, why is the error always in their favor? Why are the bills always higher, never lower? These aren't software glitches. These are fabricated bills designed to overcharge you. And what's worse, Maine allows this to happen. If this was happening anywhere else, you'd expect an outcry, right? But in Maine, this behavior is not only tolerated, it's encouraged. CMP and other electric providers continue to get away with this because the state turns a blind eye in the name of profit. But you can do something about it. You have a voice. Report your billing issues. Stand up for your rights. The more people speak out, the harder it is for CMP to keep these deceptive practices going. Together, we can demand transparency and accountability. Don't let CMP or Maine's lawmakers sweep this under the rug any longer. It's time to stop allowing CMP to fabricate bills. It's time for change in Despicable Maine. And remember, it is issues like this that make living in Maine theft of your life.